Fire-forged healing, conquering grief with Ibogaine, and conversations with fire faces. The room was bathed in shadows, lit only by the flickering flame in the center. The shaman handed me a small chunk of Ibogaine, and without hesitation, I swallowed it. The world around me began to blur, and I was thrust into a surreal journey that defied all logic and reason. The fire before me transformed, its flames curling and twisting into grotesque faces that leered and laughed. They beckoned me closer, and I couldn't resist. I leaned in, feeling the heat on my face as I stared into their fiery eyes. "You carry burdens," one of the fire faces said, its voice a crackling symphony of emotions. "Traumas, wounds, regrets. We see them, Justin." I felt exposed, vulnerable, as if my very soul was laid bare before these elemental entities. The faces spoke of my past, recounting painful memories I had long buried, like a surgeon probing an old wound. "You cannot move forward," another face chimed in, "until you face your pain, acknowledge your grief." Tears welled up in my eyes as the memories washed over me like a tidal wave. I saw the accident that had taken my brother's life, felt the guilt that had gnawed at me for years. I relived the breakup that had shattered my heart and the choices I'd made to numb the pain. The fire faces didn't judge. They understood. They urged me to surrender to my grief, to let it wash over me like a cleansing rain. As I wept, the flames crackled with empathy, and I felt a weight lift from my shoulders. "Release," one of them whispered. "Surrender." And so, I did. I surrendered to the grief that had gripped my heart for so long. I let it flow through me, like a river finding its course. As I did, the faces in the fire morphed again, this time into serene expressions of wisdom and compassion. "Justin," they said, their voices now soft and soothing, "life is a cycle of growth and decay, of pain and joy. Embrace it all, for in surrendering to your grief, you find strength." I nodded, my tears now tears of gratitude. The fire faces had shown me the way, the path to healing and acceptance. They had shared their profound wisdom, a truth as old as time itself. As the Ibogaine's effects slowly faded, the room returned to its mundane reality. The fire dwindled, the faces vanished, and the trees outside no longer danced to an invisible rhythm. But I felt changed, vibrating, humming with a peace that rippled down from deep in my soul and poured out through every fiber of my being. The fire faces had guided me through the depths of my soul, and in their flames, I had found the strength to move forward, to embrace life in all its complexity, and to honor the memory of those I had lost.